Hello guys, welcome back to Club Dead. I'm Justin JT, and to end off the year, I'm covering Basics in Behavior, an animation made by Cody, and music from The Living Tombstone, with the song of the same name, and is technically a part of the Fundamental Paper Education series. According to a tweet by Cody, the video's about a student named Claire dealing with school, but there's a twist. Will this student survive the killers, or will she end up dead on a whiteboard? Let's find out, and get to the kills. The video begins with a title card. Oh, I wonder what's inside that room. No, don't fade away. We then get a shot of a desk with some books, an apple. Oh, and would you look at that? A smiley face. We then see a book with some supplies. We then see two students in the class, and their names are Zip and Oliver. Those two and other person named Edward are basically the bullies of the school. Then a book appears, and it flips the page. We zoom into a page. We see Claire walking to school. She then sees the school. We see some do things. Claire then turns to see more students in the hall. We then see someone get up and start walking. That is Miss Circle, one of the teachers of the school. She probably got that nickname, or if that's her actual name, by the fact that she has a giant drawing compass extending from her right forearm. She then spins in the hall. Look at her go. We then see a class being taught languages, and then maths. Those teachers are Miss Thabel and Miss Bloomy, which including Miss Circle, are the teachers of the school. Claire then writes something, while paper is thrown at her. She then gets mad at the three bullies, while others look confused. The three bullies laugh at Claire. Abby is then scared of Miss Circle, who then smashes a deck in anger. She then gets the blade out. Abby is scared and runs out the class, while Miss Circle chases Abby, while the hallway is red. We then get a different shot of the chase. Lana then notices them. Abby then hides in a room. Miss Circle breaks the doors and walks to Abby. She then holds up her test papers and tears it, which scares Abby. She then raises her weapon to stab Abby in the head and then beat her to death. Then Lana walks in. Then Abby gets picked up and eaten by Miss Circle. Holy shit. We then see Lana terrified. We get a close-up of her looking up. We then see a paper that says, "We heart Alice." We'll see Alice later in the video. We then see Miss Circle with the other two teachers. As they're walking in the hall, we then see some students in a swimming area as to get splashed with water. Some are swimming or looking at a fish tank. Okay, but who gave Oliver the idea to eat soap? Someone rises up in the pool, then gets scared of a boat. We then see some at the library. Claire then talks to Engel. He's Claire's friend. A drone then picks Claire up and throws her down a hole. Fade to black. We then see the door to Alice's room. We then enter Alice's room to a foreshadowing of Alice. She then claws a wall. We then see Miss Circle say, "Don't open Alice's room." Wells, that's the obvious thing ever, cause I wouldn't enter her room if she's pulling Freddy Krueger moves. She then walks down a hall. As we get this cool shot, Claire then stops falling and is dazed. She then goes upstairs. Claire then walks in a hall. She then notices Miss Bloomy with Claire's failed exam paper. She's scared, and then she gets chased by Miss Bloomy with a box cutter. Claire then hides in a locker. As Miss Bloomy passes her, she runs away. Claire then sees. We then see Miss Thabel with another of Claire's failed exam papers. It gets crushed. Claire throws a book at her. She then slashes the book. As Claire continues to run away, she then sees Miss Circle. She then backs away. She dodges an attack. As the three teachers chase Claire around the school, she gets surrounded. Claire then thinks to move away from them. She gets her ankle slashed. Claire then sees the three teachers as Miss Circle raises her weapon. But then Claire sees that Engel holds her off. Even the three teachers notice it. He then tells Claire to run. Claire runs away. She continues to run, but sees the dead bodies of Abby and Lana. So now I can add Lana to the count. Claire then looks in shock. She turns around to see Miss Circle and dodges an attack. Claire runs to the exit door as the three teachers notice in a shock and panic. Well, what's the worst that can happen? We then see Claire in a different animation style. Cause yeah, the video uses a mixture of 2D animation and 3D animation. We then finally see Alice as she does an attack to kill Claire, but Claire dodges it. Alice then jumps to attack Claire while she's in the air and then slashes her in the face. Alice then drops down and tries to attack, but misses. She then runs. It turns the paper school into 3D as Alice continues to chase Claire down the school. Alice then transforms into a monster. It comes closer as Claire can't open a door. Then cut to black. We then get a shot of the school hall, then a book with some supplies, then some lockers that have claw marks. Then we see some people looking at something, as other teachers notice it. Engel then sees Claire's dead and dismembered body. Zip and Oliver remove the exit sticker, that it was actually Alice's room. God damn you, Zip and Oliver. Miss Circles then asks them, what are they doing? The video ends with the book closing. So that's the end of that video. So how many kills did we get if we had to survive basics in behavior? Let's find out and get to the what is that? Miss Circle, is that you? Oh shit, gotta go. 3 people died in basics in behavior. The victims were 1 male and 2 female victims, giving us this 2-to-1 ratio pie chart. And with a runtime of about 4 minutes, we get a kill every 1.33 minutes. We've seen this number 5 times before on Club Dead, with the recent kill count being Batman vs. Mean Joker. But only the recount version. Obsidian Chainsaw will go to Claire. With her being the main protagonist, her death was very gory and sad, and the lead up to her death was very cool. And there won't be a dirt knife cause Abby and Lana's deaths were also very cool. So that's it. Basics in Behavior was posted onto YouTube in March 2024, and with over 70 million views, it's the most viewed video on Cody's channel, and has amassed an entire fan base around it. But sadly on November 24th the video was unlisted due to Katie not wanting it to become more popular than it already has. She even put a description of why she unlisted it in the description of the video, which is this. I'll leave it on screen for a bit if you want to read it. So yeah, I hope she realized the love and support that she got from the video, even if some people didn't like it. And I recommend that you watch the video, which will be in the description of this video via a link. So until we meet again for the new year, I'm Justin JT, and be fun people, and a Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year from Slaughterfart.
Happy New Year's and see you in 2025.